step into our channel. You might already be familiar with the legendary giant Goliath, the feared giant from Gatha Philistia, featured prominently in the sacred scriptures. Undoubtedly the most renowned giant in the Holy Scriptures, Goliath's life and his giant family harbor intriguing details and facts that remain relatively unknown. In this video, we plunge into the history and origins of each of Goliath's 5 brothers who shared his lineage. This marks the second installment of a series tailored to your request, dedicated to unraveling the mysteries of the giants of the Bible. If this subject piques your interest, do consider liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Come along on this enthralling journey through the history and origins of Goliath's 5 giant brothers. While Goliath stands out as the most famous giant in the Holy Scriptures, mysteries surrounding his life, family, and origin persist. Only a chosen few are privy to the true story behind this fearsome giant. Among the lesser-known aspects of his life is the existence of his genetic kin, specifically his 5 brothers, who belonged to the Repayam giants, also known as Repayam giants. According to biblical texts, these brothers sought vengeance against King David upon learning of Goliath's demise at the hands of the king himself. Filled with fury, they explored every avenue to exact revenge and dismantle the life of the king of Israel. Some theorists and experts propose that one of these giants even confronted and battled David. Yet, as we'll later discover in the video, this giant met his demise at the hands of one of David's loyal warriors. The people represented by the warriors of Israel warned David against letting the light of Israel fade, urging him to avoid new wars or battles for fear of other giants attempting to take his life without assistance. The biblical text informs us that after the Israelites left their enslavement in Egypt, they found themselves in Canaan alongside various Canaanite peoples. Canaanite tribes and various groups of giants were known for their impressive size, ranging from 10 to 15 feet in height and 6.5 feet in width. For instance, King Og of Basin measured approximately 15 feet tall and 6.5 feet wide, necessitating an entire iron bed for support, giving him a monstrous appearance. In addition to the Nephilim and the Antiquians, the Bible mentions another ancient tribe of giants called the Repayam or Rephaim. These giants inhabited the region of Basin, corresponding to part of Jordan and Israel today. The term Repayam can be translated as mighty men or giants, and they are mentioned in Deuteronomy 2:21 and 3:11, with their kingship associated with Og, the king of Basin. The Bible also references the Anakians or Anakims, a powerful and tall tribe of giants that inhabited Canaan before the Israelite conquest led by Joshua. In Numbers 13:33, Hebrew spies reported seeing the sons of Anak as giants, causing fear and doubt among the Israelites. Most of the surviving or fleeing giants after Joshua and Israel's conquest sought refuge in the lands of Philistia, Mesopotamia, neighboring countries, and even migrated to Africa. Legends about these formidable giants can be found in various regions of the world, suggesting that not only Canaan but also Mesopotamia, Africa, the Americas, Europe, and India were once home to giants in ancient times. Turning to the brothers of Goliath, they belong to the same race of giants. The first brother, Lami, similar in size to Goliath, was defeated in war by Elhanan, the son of Jair, according to Chronicles. Lami's spear shaft, as described, was as thick as a weaver's organ, providing interesting details about him. This biblical verse sparks curiosity, drawing a comparison between the giant spear and the size of a weaver's organ, implying that the spear was exceptionally heavy and long. This suggests that Lami, like the renowned giant Goliath, stood at an impressive height of approximately 10 or 10.5 feet. Another giant brother mentioned in the Bible is Ishbibanab, who wielded a spear weighing around 300 shekels of bronze, indicating its significant weight. Additionally, he possessed a giant sword described as exceedingly sharp. Ishbibanab attempted to harm and kill David, but David's ally Abishai came to his rescue and defeated Ishbibanab in battle. David himself faced Ishbibanab in combat, but required assistance due to exhaustion. Abishai, David's sister's son, emerged victorious in the confrontation with Ishbibanab, not only Goliath's brother, but also a giant in his own rig. HT. Considering the description of Ishbibanab's weapons and his status as a giant, It is plausible to estimate that he stood somewhere between 9 to 10 feet tall, if not taller. Moving on, the narrative introduces the third brother of Goliath, named Saph, also a giant belonging to the Repayam race. In another war against the Philistines, a valiant warrior named Sibbecai, hailing from the Hushite tribe, managed to defeat Saph. Given the context, it is highly probable that Saph possessed a height similar to, or slightly smaller or larger than, that of giant Goliath, estimated to be around 6 cubits or approximately 9 to 10 feet tall. These accounts of formidable giants in biblical texts offer a glimpse into a time when extraordinary individuals walked the earth. The sheer size and strength of these giants evoke a sense of awe and wonder. The mention of their weapons, such as the enormous spear and sharp sword, further reinforces their immense power and ability to wield such colossal armament. The presence of these towering giants undoubtedly had a significant impact on the battles and conflicts of their time. Their towering stature alone would have instilled fear and intimidation within their adversaries. Facing off against such mighty opponents required not only bravery but also strategic thinking and, at times, assistance from allies. The stories of Lami, Ishbibanab, and Saph provide a glimpse into a world where the line between myth and reality becomes blurred. These accounts, handed down through generations, serve as a testament to the enduring fascination with tales of giants and their extraordinary feats. While the exact details of their physical appearances and dimensions may remain shrouded in mystery, they continue to captivate the imagination of readers and spark intriguing discussions and debates. The passage in 2 Samuel 21 verse 19 provides an intriguing glimpse into another giant from the same race as Goliath, known as Goliath Gius. In this particular text, a battle is described between the Philistines in Gob and Elhanan, a Bethlehemite, who emerged victorious against Goliath the Gittite. Similar to the well-known Goliath, this giant also possessed a spear that resembled a weaver's organ and stood at an astonishing height of approximately 10 feet. However, what sets this giant apart is the fact that his name is also Goliath, despite hailing from a different city than the one King David confronted, Gath. The biblical text also reveals that Goliath had 4 brothers, emphasizing the prominence of giants within their race. Furthermore, it mentions a 5th brother, described as a colossal giant. Although this giant is not named, ND Samuel chapter 21 verse 20 alludes to his extraordinary physical attributes, specifically his possession of 6 toes on each hand and 6 toes on each foot, amounting to a grand total of 2,004 toes. This astounding detail accentuates the immense size of this giant, surpassing even Goliath and his brothers, rendering him the most awe-inspiring figure in King David's era. The tale of the giant brothers of Goliath presents an intriguing aspect of biblical history, offering a unique perspective on the existence of giants during ancient times. These colossal beings, with their immense stature and remarkable physical characteristics, captivate the imagination and provoke curiosity about the possibilities of such creatures roaming the earth. If you were previously unaware of the story of the giant brothers of Goliath, we invite you to share your thoughts in the comments. Were you surprised by the mention of other giants within the biblical text? Did you find the details about their physical attributes intriguing? We would love to hear your perspectives. Conversely, if you were already familiar with this account, we encourage you to share your observations as well. Did you find any additional information or interpretations that shed light on the significance of these giants? Were there any connections you made between this story and other biblical narratives? Your insights can contribute to a deeper understanding of this fascinating subject. As we conclude this exploration of the giant brothers of Goliath, we would like to extend our gratitude for your engagement. We hope you have enjoyed this detailed account of each of these giants, and we look forward to your continued support and participation. If there is an interest, we would be delighted to continue this series on giants, delving further into their myths, legends, and historical significance. Until then, thank you for joining us on this journey, and we hope to see you soon.